We are doing a walkthrough of our RV before we begin the renovation process.
So how'd we get the RV?
The RV was a gift to us from your dad, my father-in-law, David, and it is a 1984 Holiday Rambler. So it's old school. It's classic.
So when you saw this down in Palmdale, what did you think?
I thought it looked really old, and I wasn't really sure about it.
The inside was kind of thrashed though, huh? Like there's parts and stuff all over it.
Yeah, there was crap all up in it. Yeah, it's really big, and at first I didn't realize that, but once I went inside I was like, dang, this thing is big. And actually, this is the kind of motorhome that I was probably in when I was a kid, and first thought, as a kid, that would be so cool to live in a motorhome. When I grew up, I didn't actually think that would ever happen. It wasn't like I was boo-hooing about it, but I think that's what opened me up to the idea of doing this, was because as a kid, I was like, oh, that'd be so much fun.
Also, when we sell the house, we're thinking about living in it until we get a job, and just kind of like as a lifeboat. That's what we're calling it. But we want it to be a comfortable lifeboat, so we're going to start redoing the inside. So let's go inside and take a look.
There's some things in here that are, things are pretty much in working order. The seats are really impressive, actually. They just look old to the viewer, but they're really not in that bad condition. And they're comfy as hell. They're like crazy padded and just very comfortable. So yeah, we're not really going to do very much to the front. We should add that this is a recent addition that my father-in-law did. So that's why that looks like that, and the rest is going to look different. So we're not doing too much to the front.
I'm going to take those doors out of those.
Yeah.
Probably just put little cargo nets up there to hold stuff.
Yeah.
Because one thing we noticed is like this is a really nice model. Like it's like the super luxury edition. So everything weighs a lot. Like actually, if you look outside, we pulled the door out. The door to the bathroom probably weighs 60 pounds because it was solid oak. So.
Okay, so the first thing that everybody says, and we agree with, the first thing you need to do with an RV renovation is rip out the carpet. Because it's
30.
Gross, yeah.
It's 30 years old, and it was in the desert, and it's full of dirt, and we have pets. So, yeah, carpet, bad.
Carpet's bad. We're actually not going to take out the carpet in the very, very front, just because
it's a little bit of sound deadening and temperature resistance.
And that would just be a little bit more of a hassle. Plus, we have cats, and we figured they would probably we're going to put up a curtain right here, so that when we stop, the cats, if they want to, can have kind of like a little secret hideaway place from the dogs. Because it's always good to give your animals the option of personal space. So, one of our other projects is redoing these cushions to an extent, though. I looked into it, and nobody makes cushion covers for these. Like the manufacturer, no one has cushion covers for RV covers or RV couch stuff, and not even the cushions either. Couldn't find them. The only places that had stuff were places that did like custom work and charge you an insane amount to either sew them or to just make you whole new ones, and it's just way too much money. So we found blogs that talked about this fabric dye that was originally meant for classic cars, and you can spray it. It's like spray paint, and we're gonna basically dye these a new color. The other thing that's awesome and horrible about these, I say awesome sarcastically, these cushions do not come off. I mean, the covers do not come off. You would think that they would and be like, oh, just take them off, wash them, give them a dye in the washing machine. No, they don't come off. If you want to take them off, you're going to have to cut them. And if you cut them off, you're going to lose these little seams and detailing.
Yeah, so this part right here specifically, the cushion's a donut, and there's a piece of fabric that goes all the way through the cushion.
The other thing that we're going to do in this whole area, you might notice that there's a whole heck of a lot of wood everywhere. So we're getting kind of into the kitchen and dining room area. But all around, there is wood. And there's also wood paneling on the walls. There's not that much wallpaper. There's a little bit of wallpaper in the kitchen area and in the dining room area. But otherwise, we got wood cabinetry and we got wood paneling. So we are going to get our paint on, and we are going to do, we actually kind of like this buttercream color, and it also is in the roof. Wallpaper parts, we're going to dye those, we're going to paint those teal, or like a turquoise color. And then we're going to paint over the wood paneling the buttercream. So we'll have buttercream on all the wood paneling, but then like these little peekaboos will be the teal. And so that'll take it. In the kitchen, other than that, there's some things that we've talked about changing, but we're not sure if we're going to hold off. Like, I'm not a big fan of the tops of the counters or the table, but we're going to hold off on doing anything because we think that once we get the teal / turquoise paint in, because it's kind of this color, we think that it might bring out these cabinets or these tabletops and sink tops, and it might look good again. So we're just going to hold off on that. We're also, I don't really like the handles right now. They're very, they're worn down and they're old looking, and so I was talking about taking them off and painting them, but my husband pointed out that they might look good once we change everything else. They might just kind of give it that rustic look. So we're going to hold off on that, but it's still something. We're pretty happy with all the appliances. The refrigerator's got a nice retro look to it, and everything works. So we're not going to do much to the appliances for right now. Coming into the hallway, things start to get a little bit cramped. So we are actually talking about taking out this wall in the bathroom so that this whole area will just kind of be open. And we've obviously taken all the doors off. So our plan is, instead of reinstalling doors, we're going to just do curtains for right now. We're going to put a curtain that goes across here and maybe a curtain that goes across here. This, of course, is still in our brains a little bit. We might change things around. Maybe we'll just do one curtain. I don't know. But we think that it'll feel roomier without this wall in here.
So you'll see that there is some staining from before because there was carpet in the bathroom. Dad, before he gave it to us, he pulled the carpet out, and we have some of this faux wood. I can't believe that he was going to put more wood in this thing, but he was going to put more wood in here. It's fake, and it's vinyl, and it's self-stick, and he was going to put that down. We're going to go a different route. We're going to do fake tile to try to break up some of the wood, but carpet in the bathroom is very bad. The toilet's not installed. It's in its place right now, but that's it. It works. Everything functions. It's just out because he took the floor out. So then we come into the last room, which is the bedroom, which has this really, really seen better days sort of mattress cover, and the mattress is hard as a rock, but we're going to try sleeping on it to see, how it works, and then we'll make a decision whether we're going to replace the whole damn mattress.
I want to replace the whole damn mattress.
But everything back here works too.
So yeah, that's our RV project. Let's get started.